Greetings, hi there, hope this video finds you all well. Let me introduce myself. My name is Frederik Agustian Budiharja. I am from Bandung Institute of Technology, a student of management major. Let's hop on onto the research understanding factors influencing purchase intention of quick commerce after pandemic in Indonesia, a mixed method approach. Without further ado, let me begin about this research. So starting with introduction, indeed, quick commerce has seen a tremendous growth across markets, yet with a very interesting dynamics that occurred in a relatively short period of time. The word itself, quick commerce, first caught my attention last year, as a tech employee forums discussed about what it was and what it faced at the time. However, let's wind back to see how impactful the pandemic actually plays a role in quick commerce. Generally, e-commerce seen an amazing leap, a 70% increase from 2019 to 2021, implying more adaptation on online shopping. As we faced the pandemic, when mobility were limited and contactless process being preferred. More onto the quick commerce, it was started in US and European market, which eventually followed by Indonesian market, which gained popularity during the peak of pandemic. Quick commerce might seem similar with conventional e-commerce, yet its attributes really distinguish it from other grocery shopping alternatives. It can be highlighted that initially, quick commerce rely on the familiarity of online order with minutes to hours delivery in rapid last mile system, utilizing small stores around densely populated urban areas, targeting 1 until 2 people per household that are sensitive to time and speed. There are three types of quick commerce operating in Indonesia. Basically, one with their own warehouses, second one is partnering with other merchants like mini market or supermarkets, and the third one is hybrid, which is the combination of both. Quick commerce is characterized by its fast delivery, location in urban areas with dark stores or hub to reach their customers in a fast manner. Before 2020, several players, namely GoMart, which is now part of the GoTo Holdings, and Happy Fresh did exist. But later in 2020, the trend for quick commerce in Indonesia started to pick up, and Tokopedia now, as well as GrabMart, was born. In the very following year, newcomers from startups like Bananas, Astro, Drop Easy, and Alafresh joined into the market with huge funding behind them. However, in 2022, there are news circulating on how the newcomers and incumbent players struggle to survive despite the huge funding, indicated with ceased operations and shutdowns happening. This does not happen in a vacuum, as US, European, and Australian quick commerce market also face similar problems. Now let's take a look from literature point of view, as academic research about quick commerce after the pandemic in Indonesia. Moreover, from customers' perspective are yet to be found. Yes, it was suggested that there were several studies around quick commerce in Hong Kong, South Asia, and Europe with different focuses, such as factors emerging technological development to the business operational side. It can be defined that quick commerce is an elevated form of e-commerce that combine the benefits of it with emphasis on last mile delivery, making it possible for faster. The theory being the research structure here is the theory of reason action by Isaac Eisen and Martin Fishbane, initially developed in 1975, now being the continuously used grand theory as a guidance in understanding behavior. Moreover, theory of planned behavior is used as it is the development of previous theory by adding perceived behavioral control that considers sense of control before actually having the intention to do an action. Based on previous literature, it was suggested that there are three main variables that consistently being brought up across geographical market conditions. Speed, being the key offerings of quick commerce, price, including the product itself, as well as delivery and any other recurring fees, and lastly, convenient, being the ability to order things from the comfort of their own place. Here are proposed conceptual framework adapting the theory of reason action and theory of planned behavior. So method-wise, both approaches were done as qualitative are done to obtain breadth and quantitative to gain depth of the understanding. So started from preliminary research, continued with problem identification, literature review, qualitative and quantitative approach, finding result, analysis and discussion, and eventually the conclusion and recommendation. In qualitative approach, a target sample of those 18 to 45 years old residing in urban cities will be retrieved through purposive sampling in a semi-structured interview, allowing follow-up questions and discovery on insights to go beyond. Later, will be analyzed through coding process and triangulation of data sources from the interview insights with ethnography or internet ethnographic and literature reviews. While for quantitative, still same target of sample with purposive sampling to do online questionnaires and later analyze in SIMPLS method. In the upcoming chapter, it was unveiled that new variables emerged from qualitative process and later tested statistically. Here are the attribute or association of answers derived from the interview process conducted with 10 interviewees, both who have used and have never used quick commerce before. They tend to shop around 1 to 2 weeks with considerations on price, speed, store distance, to the future trends on keep using online shopping while not denying the surge of offline shopping comebacks. And quality products for fresh goods is also part of the concern here. The triangulation was done by assessing same issues and comparing the findings from 3 data points, namely interview, ethnography or internet ethnographic process, to the literature review. From the process, 3 new variables are taken into consideration as control beliefs that influence perceived behavioral control. Here is the final updated conceptual framework on expected product quality, delivery distance, and offline shopping experience as additional control beliefs that affect perceived behavioral control. Quantitatively, it was later analyzed that each indicator for each variables are indeed valid and each variables deemed to be reliable, surpassing the standards. Here are the hypothesis testings as can be seen, with several of them being accepted and rejected. In the last part, the results are further analyzed and compared. It was found that factors influencing intention to use quick commerce before and after the pandemic are different. The hypotheses from the original theory are accepted, such as attention, subjective norm, and perceived behavioral control being the positive influence towards intention, while convenience and delivery distance as control beliefs positively affects perceived behavioral control. On the other hand, it was found that speed, price, expected product quality, and offline shopping experience do not positively affect perceived behavioral control. Therefore, the recommendations for quick commerce players are to first fully understand how intention built up from the customer's point of view, which enabled to identify, they can manage their way and create their own strategy to influence the customers from certain aspects and the journey of such. Moreover, acknowledging the changes that are happening and having agile response and being preventive and having the necessary measures to do so. If necessary, it is to reshape the business model and being more efficient in resources, as reliance on last mile delivery is not cheap at all. Analyzing substitute services not only amongst quick commerce, but also determining the points of parity and points of differences across substitutes. Next, offer sustainable advantage as competitive pricing are not deemed sustainable to growth and survival, as many newcomers offered tremendous discounts at first, but couldn't survive, and later continuously listen to the voice of customers to prevent challenge and able to address it earlier. That is all from me. Thank you and have a good one.